Before we continue, I have to say, this Ranger review is done via a voiceover from me in the future. See this guy on the screen right here? One who looks like he's about to fall asleep or he is sleeping. Yeah, he's me from the past. Say hi, me from the past. So, to give you the overview of the Ranger, Ranger obviously is my favorite class. I wanted to still have it be in the same area. Um, so here we go. So as far as the ranger goes, by the way, ignore that guy down in the bottom there. He's just gonna sit there and talk. He was streaming at the time. He's weird. I don't know. But so as far as the ranger goes, a very good feeling class. One of the biggest issues that I had with the first blessing was um you had getaway abilities, like I just showed one right there, but it didn't really have a getaway feel. You didn't jump back too far. And that was my biggest issue with it. I was very upset with oh hey, you have parting shot, but you kind of jump in the air. And I was a little upset with that. Otherwise it very strong class, exactly as it should be. A high tolerance, high DPS class, all the way through, you have the range to be able to do the damage that you need to do, while you also have the um you have the ability to kind of kite and maneuver, as like that ability right there. That's the Y ability, the electric shock one, and it doesn't really do much. I thought it was going to be some sort of stun or something, but it actually has no real stuns to it as far as I could find. And it just kind of does a small area of damage. One of the other abilities where you see, it's one of the ones that I use the most. I jump up into the air and I'll shoot an arrow, jump into the air, and that one right there. I just did it. See that one? That one's my favorite ability of the first blessing, because you kind of get two shots. It kind of knocks up the enemies, and it gives you time that if you need to, you can kind of back up. Um, as far as the combos go on the ranger, the combos are pretty much the same as you would always expect. They didn't really change that much. Orfina, what are you doing? Yeah, come over here. Listen, I was going the right direction. You were the one standing there with your finger up your bum. What? Anyway, same abilities, or not abilities, same combos. What am I doing? Yeah, there we go. As back in the beta, perfectly happy with it. I saw a couple people a little unhappy with that. I just took a lot of damage there, jeez. And I kited more of the enemies over. I was on par with this here, Jesus. But a lot of the abilities combos, or no, God, what was I saying? Oh my God, I'm losing train of thought, guys. A lot of the combos are good. Someone was saying that they don't like how the quiver, you have to wait for it to reload and stuff. Um, it kind of really becomes second nature. I had to use a potion there because I wasn't paying attention. Oh my God, did you see what just happened with that Geist Warden right there? That was crazy. Um, it was they're very it takes a long time to kind of get used to, but the quiver, as you're kind of moving around, you kind of know how many arrows you shot. I've no idea how I didn't get hit with that right there. But at some point, you kind of get used to it. It's second nature. You're running around, you're moving away from an enemy, you're reloading your quiver. It's honestly the best thing that you could potentially do with it. This is probably the longest that it took me for any class, and it's probably because I was streaming. If you guys didn't know, streaming and recording completely different. Streaming, you can just go and it's perfectly fine and dandy. You get that done, or recording, you get it done. But streaming, you're paying attention to a chat and you're not paying as much attention to the fight. Let me tell you. But yeah, so the ranger absolutely. really good class. Still by far my favorite class, and will for probably forever be my favorite. Followed closely by the mage class. If you saw that review, if you didn't, I'm sure it will be somewhere. It's everywhere. Everybody loves the mage review apparently. But yeah, the ranger, wonderful. Um, there's not much that I can say. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh my god, it's just so PvP." It actually honestly is like, if you know how to close the distance with a ranger and stuff like that, the PvP aspect isn't as strong as people might think. Um because we still have the same range as a mage, as so like if a mage can hit us, then we can hit them, and the berserker and the crusader can actually like jump and close that distance and land on us. So it's actually, it's pretty well balanced all around. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below, and I will see all of you guys next time. Bye guys.